The Buddha, the founder of Buddhism, himself emphasized the importance of mindful speech. The Dhammapada, a revered collection of his teachings, warns, "We should guard our speech as we would guard a treasured vessel, for careless words are like a cracked vessel. They spill and bring no good." These words highlight the power of language and the potential for harm when wielded without care. The relentless chatter of our minds can feel like a constant storm, a whirlwind of thoughts, worries, and anxieties that leave us feeling overwhelmed and drained. A barrage of words, even our own, can create mental clutter. When we speak incessantly, we hinder our ability to focus on the present moment, to truly listen to others, and to form clear and concise thoughts. Speaking impulsively can lead to regrettable words and hasty decisions. The Buddha, in the Anguttara Nikaya, another collection of his teachings, advises, "One should not speak at improper times or words that are hurtful or vain talk or chatter. By guarding one's speech, one wins the respect of the wise." Careless words can damage trust, creating misunderstandings and fostering resentment. Excessive talking can lead to gossip, negativity, and a disregard for the feelings of others. Before we embark on this journey, hit that subscribe button. For over 2,500 years, Buddhism has offered a rich tapestry of practices designed to do just that, to calm our disturbed minds and cultivate inner peace. These practices are not quick fixes or magic bullets, but rather tools and techniques honed over centuries to help us understand our minds and find lasting tranquility. In this exploration, we'll delve into the core Buddhist practices that can guide us towards a calmer, more centered state of being. We'll learn how to observe our thoughts without getting swept away by them, cultivate compassion for ourselves and others, and harness the power of our bodies to find stillness. Before we embark on this journey, let's consider why calming our minds is so crucial. A disturbed mind is fertile ground for negativity. It breeds anxiety, depression, and hinders our ability to focus and make clear decisions. It impedes our ability to navigate life's challenges with grace and resilience. But the benefits of a calmer mind extend far beyond simply feeling better. When our minds are still, we gain a clearer perspective on ourselves and the world around us. We become more aware of our thoughts, emotions, and motivations. This newfound awareness empowers us to make conscious choices, cultivate healthier relationships, and experience life more fully. Buddhist practices offer a range of tools we can integrate into our lives to cultivate inner peace. Mindfulness meditation. This foundational practice lies at the heart of Buddhist training. It involves training our attention to be fully present in the here and now, without judgment. By observing our thoughts and feelings without getting caught up in them, we gain a sense of perspective and detachment from mental noise. Techniques like focusing on our breath or bodily sensations can act as anchors for a wandering mind. Our minds are natural storytellers, constantly generating a stream of thoughts, worries, and anxieties. Buddhism teaches us to observe these thoughts as impermanent phenomena, like leaves carried on a breeze. Through meditation, we learn not to identify with these thoughts or give them power over our emotions. The Four Noble Truths. This core Buddhist teaching provides a framework for understanding suffering and finding liberation from it. By acknowledging the reality of suffering, understanding its cause, often rooted in clinging and desire, and following the path to liberation, the Eightfold Path, we can break free from negative mental patterns. Loving kindness meditation, metta. Practice cultivates compassion and goodwill, starting with ourselves and radiating outwards to others. By silently repeating phrases of well-being towards ourselves, loved ones, and even strangers, we can foster a sense of inner peace and connection. The mind and body are deeply interconnected. In Buddhism, the body is seen as a tool for awakening. Techniques like mindful movement or yoga can help to release tension and bring awareness to the present moment, calming the mind through physical sensations. Our minds are often critical, judging ourselves and others harshly. Buddhism teaches us to cultivate a compassionate and accepting attitude. By letting go of self-judgment and observing our thoughts and actions with kindness, we create space for inner peace. Taking refuge in the Buddha, Dharma, teachings, and Sangha community is a core Buddhist practice. It signifies finding guidance and support on the path to liberation. This can be a source of strength and solace during times of mental disturbance. These practices take time and dedication to cultivate. Be patient with yourself and find what resonates most with you. There's no single right way to practice Buddhism. Let me share a story. King Ashwath, a man of booming pronouncements and even louder laughter, ruled his prosperous kingdom with a firm hand. His court thrived on lively debates, with advisors vying for his attention and pronouncements filling every corner of the grand hall. However, beneath the surface, a hollowness gnawed at the king. His pronouncements, though met with enthusiastic agreement, felt increasingly empty. Seeking solace beyond the cacophony of the court, King Ashwath ventured into a serene mountain valley. There, under a canopy of ancient pines, he stumbled upon a figure radiating an aura of quietude. Gautam Buddha. The king approached and shared his story about the burdens of leadership, the treachery of advisors, and the complexities of ruling a vast kingdom. As the king's voice echoed through the valley, the Buddha remained silent. Frustrated by the lack of response, the king finally demanded, "Wise one, why do you not speak? Do you possess no answers?" The Buddha's voice, when he finally spoke, was a gentle whisper. "Your Majesty, a brimming river cannot be further filled. Your mind, like this overflowing stream, is too full of pronouncements to receive true wisdom. Only in the stillness of silence can true understanding emerge." King Ashwath, silence to him was an absence, a void to be filled with pronouncements. Yet the Buddha's quiet confidence intrigued him. He hesitantly agreed to spend a day in silence, alone in the tranquil valley. The initial hours were agonizing. Thoughts swirled within the king's mind, clamoring for attention. He yearned to express his frustrations, to debate solutions, to fill the emptiness with the familiar comfort of his pronouncements. But slowly, as the day progressed, a strange calm settled upon him. He began to observe the world around him with a quiet awareness. The rustling leaves, the chirping birds, the way sunlight danced on the mountain stream. In that silence, the king realized that his pronouncements had become a way to mask his own inner turmoil and a barrier to truly understanding his kingdom and his advisors. Returning to the court, King Ashwath was a changed man. He spoke less, his pronouncements replaced by thoughtful questions. He instituted a weekly silent court, where advisors could present their ideas without interruption. In the quiet space, new perspectives emerged, fostering collaboration and a deeper understanding of the kingdom's challenges. King Ashwath, once a ruler who thrived on pronouncements, became known for his wisdom, a testament to the transformative power of silence in a world obsessed with noise. King Ashwath returned to the serene mountain valley, the echo of his once booming pronouncements replaced by a quiet contemplation. Gone was the restless energy, replaced by a newfound calmness. He approached the Buddha with a respectful bow. "Great One," King Ashwath began, his voice softer than the rustling leaves, "I have spent the day in silence as you instructed. It was challenging." He paused, searching for the right words. "The world seemed so much louder without my own voice filling the space." The Buddha regarded him with a gentle smile. "And what did you hear in that silence, Your Majesty?" The king closed his eyes, reflecting. "I heard the whispers of the wind, the melody of the stream, the symphony of nature I had always drowned out with my pronouncements. And within myself, I heard a hollowness, a lack of understanding." Intrigued, the Buddha asked, "And what did you learn from that hollowness?" King Ashwath took a deep breath. "I learned that my leadership had become a performance, a constant need to project an image of strength. But true strength lies not in pronouncements, but in listening and understanding. I silenced others with my voice, and in doing so, silenced myself from truly knowing my kingdom." The Buddha nodded slowly. "Silence, Your Majesty, is not just the absence of sound. It is a space for introspection, for listening to the whispers of your own heart and the voices of those around you." King Ashwath continued, his voice filled with newfound purpose. "I plan to implement the silent court in my kingdom, a space for open dialogue and reflection. But how can I create a culture of listening beyond the court?" The Buddha smiled. "Your Majesty, true listening begins not with pronouncements, but with presence. Be present in your interactions with your advisors, your subjects, even the simplest encounters. Listen with your heart, not just your ears, and observe the world around you with an open mind. The seeds of understanding will be sown in the fertile ground of silence. King Ashwath, a transformed leader, bowed deeply. He left the valley, not with answers, but with a newfound appreciation for the power of silence and the importance of listening in a world filled with noise. By incorporating silence into our lives, we cultivate a fertile ground for a multitude of positive changes. One of the most immediate benefits is a reduction in stress and anxiety. As the constant chatter of the mind quiets, a sense of calmness washes over us, creating a much-needed inner peace. This newfound tranquility translates into an enhanced ability to focus and concentrate. Silence becomes a training ground for our attention, allowing us to hone our ability to stay present on the task at hand without getting sidetracked by the mental noise. Moreover, in the quietude, we gain a clearer view of ourselves. Our thoughts and emotions become distinct objects of observation. With this increased self-awareness, we begin to understand the root causes of our anxieties and desires, empowering us to make positive changes. The benefits extend beyond the individual. Silence fosters a more compassionate and empathetic nature. By quieting the internal monologue, we become more receptive to the emotions and experiences of others, allowing us to connect with them on a deeper level. Finally, silence serves as a bridge to the present moment. In the absence of mental noise, we can truly appreciate the beauty and wonder that exists right here, right now, a precious aspect of life often overshadowed by the constant hum of the mind. Thus, embracing silence is not simply an act of quieting the external world, but a transformative journey towards a calmer, more focused, compassionate, and present way of being. Without the constant barrage of external stimuli, the mind enters a state of relaxed awareness, where new ideas and solutions can percolate to the surface. Artists, writers, and inventors have long sought the fertile ground of silence to spark their creative fires. Furthermore, silence fosters a deeper connection with intuition. In the quietude, the subtle whispers of our inner knowing become clearer, guiding us towards a more authentic and fulfilling life. This enhanced intuition can manifest in better decision-making, stronger relationships, and a greater sense of purpose. Ultimately, embracing silence is not just about reaping individual benefits, but about contributing to a more peaceful and mindful world. As we cultivate inner peace and compassion through silence, we radiate this positive energy outwards, creating a ripple effect that can touch the lives of those around us. In a world often characterized by noise, conflict, and distraction, silence becomes a revolutionary act, a path towards a more mindful, compassionate, and ultimately, a more joyful existence. The core of Buddhist teachings revolves around the concept of suffering, dukkha, arising from clinging to impermanent experiences and desires. Silence acts as a powerful antidote. The Buddha himself emphasized the importance of silence in his teachings. The Pali Canon, a collection of early Buddhist texts, recounts the story of Sutta Nipata, where the Buddha instructs his disciples, "In the silence, one finds the deathless." Silence here refers to the state of liberation from the cycle of birth and death, attainable through the cessation of craving and clinging. The power of silence extends beyond the formal practice of meditation. It's present in the mindful act of walking, where we focus on the sensations of each step. It whispers during a mindful cup of tea, as we savor the taste and warmth. It's found in the quiet observation of nature, where the rustling leaves and chirping birds become a symphony for the attentive ear. Artists across disciplines have long recognized the power of silence as a catalyst for creativity. Painters like Agnes Martin and Mark Rothko found inspiration in the vastness of empty canvases, allowing their inner visions to emerge. Writers like Virginia Woolf and Henry David Thoreau sought solitude and silence to tap into the wellspring of their imagination. Silence in these instances becomes a fertile ground for creativity, a space where the mind can wander freely and new ideas can take root. The quietude fosters a deeper connection with intuition. In the absence of mental noise, the subtle whispers of our inner knowing become clearer, guiding us towards a more authentic and fulfilling life. This enhanced intuition can manifest in better decision-making, stronger relationships, and a greater sense of purpose. The benefits of silence extend to the physical realm as well. The body, in the quietude, has a chance to rest and rejuvenate, fostering a sense of overall well-being. Many people find silence uncomfortable, even frightening. The constant chatter of the mind acts as a distraction from deeper emotions and anxieties we may be avoiding. However, by gradually incorporating silence into our routines, we can learn to overcome this fear. Start with small, manageable periods of silence. Dedicate a few minutes each day, even if it's just 5 or 10, to quiet your mind. Engage in activities like mindful walking or meditation. Gradually increase the duration of your silence practice as you become more comfortable. Embrace nature. Spend time in nature, away from the noise of the city. Listen to the sounds of the wind, the birds, and the rustling leaves. Allow ourselves to be fully present in the natural world. Buddhism offers a rich tapestry of practices that utilize silence as a cornerstone. Meditation is the cornerstone of Buddhist practice, and silence plays a crucial role. Different meditation techniques emphasize various aspects of silence. Vipassana meditation, for instance, focuses on developing a detached awareness of bodily sensations and thoughts, fostering a quiet observation of the mind's inner workings. Metta meditation, on the other hand, cultivates loving kindness and compassion. While mantras may be used, the practice itself emphasizes a state of quiet focus and well-being. Mindfulness. Mindfulness is the practice of paying attention to the present moment without judgment. It can be integrated into any activity, from eating a meal to walking in nature. Silence allows for a deeper level of mindfulness, as we are less distracted by external stimuli and internal chatter. By focusing on the present moment with a quiet mind, we can cultivate a sense of peace and appreciation for the everyday wonders around us. Buddhist retreats often incorporate extended periods of silence, allowing participants to delve deeper into their meditation practice and explore the inner landscape. These retreats provide a dedicated space away from the distractions of daily life, fostering a sense of introspection and reflection. Monastic life, a core part of many Buddhist traditions, emphasizes silence as a way of cultivating discipline and detachment. Monks and nuns may observe periods of silence throughout the day, focusing on their meditation practice and daily rituals. While not everyone chooses a monastic path, the principles of silence gleaned from it can be applied to any lifestyle. The benefits of silence extend beyond the individual practitioner. Silence creates a space for deep listening, a crucial skill for fostering empathy and understanding in relationships. By quieting our own mental noise, we become more receptive to the thoughts and feelings of others, leading to more meaningful connections. The state of inner peace cultivated through silence can radiate outwards, fostering compassion and understanding in our interactions. In conflict situations, the ability to approach problems with a calm and collected mind, honed through silence practice, allows for more constructive and peaceful resolutions. By incorporating mindfulness and silence into our daily lives, we can contribute to a more mindful society. This translates into a heightened awareness of our actions and their impact on the environment and those around us. It fosters a sense of responsibility and encourages us to make choices that promote sustainability and well-being for all. As we delve deeper into this practice, we cultivate a sense of inner peace, a heightened awareness of the present moment, and a deeper connection with ourselves and the world around us. We become more focused, creative, and compassionate individuals, contributing to a more peaceful and mindful world. The journey through silence is not always easy, but its rewards are profound. It is a path towards a more authentic, fulfilling, and ultimately a more joyful existence. In the quietude, we discover a space where wisdom whispers, creativity flourishes, and the true essence of our being can be revealed. As we embrace silence, we begin to hear the echoes of a deeper reality, a reality waiting to be explored. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of right speech, one of the 5 precepts guiding a moral and ethical life. Right speech, according to the Buddha, entails speaking truthfully, kindly, and purposefully. Silence becomes a crucial aspect of right speech, encouraging introspection and mindful communication. In the quietude, we become more aware of our thoughts and emotions. We can observe them without judgment, recognizing fleeting desires and identifying the root causes of our anxieties. This introspection allows us to speak with greater clarity and intention, choosing words that truly reflect our thoughts and feelings. Silence creates space for true listening, a cornerstone of meaningful communication. By quieting our own mental chatter, we become more receptive to the words and emotions of others. This fosters empathy, understanding, and a deeper sense of connection. When we quiet the mental chatter, we enhance our ability to focus on the task at hand. This allows for clearer communication, where every word carries weight and purpose. The Buddha, in the Anguttara Nikaya, emphasizes, "One who speaks little speaks wisely." Silence allows us to connect with a sense of inner peace. By calming the constant mental noise, we create space for calmness and serenity. This inner peace translates into more mindful communication, where words are chosen with compassion and understanding. Dedicate a space in your home or workplace free from distractions. Turn off notifications, put your phone away, and find a comfortable position. This designated silence zone becomes a sanctuary where you can truly unplug and unwind. Spend time in nature away from the noise of the city. Listen to the sounds of the wind rustling through the leaves, the chirping of birds, and the gentle flow of a stream. Allow ourselves to be fully present in the natural world, observing the beauty and serenity that surrounds us. Silence is not just about the absence of your own voice, but also about creating space for others. Become a more active listener, focusing on the words and emotions of the person speaking. This allows for deeper connection and fosters a more meaningful conversation. By incorporating mindfulness and silence into our daily lives, we contribute to a more mindful society as a whole. This translates into a heightened awareness of our actions and their impact on the environment and those around us. It fosters a sense of responsibility and encourages us to make choices that promote sustainability and well-being for all. Silence, in this context, becomes a catalyst for social change. It allows us to step outside the constant chatter of opinions and ideologies, creating space for introspection and fostering a sense of collective responsibility. Embracing silence is a journey, not a destination. There will be days when the mind resists, when the allure of noise and distraction seems overwhelming. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress. With consistent practice, silence can transform from a challenge into a source of inner peace, enhanced focus, and a deeper connection with yourself and the world around you.